If you want to start a YouTube channel in 2026 but you don't know how to begin, this video will show you step by step how to start even if you only have a phone. Hi guys, my name is Harriet Anabo. Welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for clicking. In case you're new, you're most welcome. Today I'm here to educate you on how to start up a YouTube channel. I'll be giving some of the examples on how I started my YouTube channel, because by now you guys know that I have a YouTube channel. If you're a beginner and you're out there and you want to start up your own channel in 2026, I think this is the right video for you. But before I start this video, have you subscribed to the channel? Please be sure you subscribe to the channel, okay, as we proceed, and don't forget to like this video. So today I'm going to be talking about step by step on how to start up a YouTube channel. Step 1, choose your niche. Now for those ones who don't know what the niche is, specifically the niche is if you're a person who enjoys travels, if you're a person who enjoys cooking, like food, lifestyle, technology, city tours, business ideas, vlogs, like me, my niche is vlogs, because me, I'm a travel vlogger. Literally, I do travel videos, so that is what I call a niche. Before I started up a YouTube channel, I thought I was going to do lifestyle, though sometimes I also do lifestyle, but I realized my best niche is traveling. I used to have that thing of traveling in me, so I chose something that I really enjoy doing. Step 2, you have to create a YouTube channel. Before even you think of creating a YouTube channel, first think of what you're going to do, of what we have talked about. Okay, so first you have to sign into your YouTube with Gmail, click your profile picture, then you click create channel, choose your channel name. When it comes to YouTube, it doesn't consider you to use a name that is extremely long, because sometimes it can be kind of hard for people to type all that name. So me, I would advise people to use, or I would advise you, if you're a beginner, to use a name that is kind of short, like mine, Harriet Anabo, specifically short. Some people use maybe Harriet Vlogs, something like that. Use something that is attached to your niche, something like that. So you have to choose a YouTube name that is not that long. I think that is the advice I would give people, and a name that can be easily searchable. Okay, yeah, sometimes actually you can create up a YouTube channel when other people have the same names, but you have to be a little bit unique. Then you have to add a profile picture and a banner. Of course, when you're opening up your YouTube channel, you need to have a profile picture. A profile picture specifically is a picture that will show that this is you. Like me, when you see on my YouTube channel, you can see my face that tells people, oh, this is Harriet Anabo. Okay, and then behind it there should be a banner. A banner specifically is that behind my profile picture, of which it has my photo and what I'm doing on the channel. Specifically, it talks about your channel. If you want to add in some words about your channel, if you want to add in like a picture, you can also do it at the behind of your profile picture. That is what we call a banner. Step 3, equipment for beginners. I don't think you need expensive gears when you're starting up a YouTube channel. This is something that people get wrongly, because someone thinks, oh my goodness, how am I going to start up a YouTube channel without maybe a DJI, maybe without a GoPro, maybe without an Insta360. You want to start up a YouTube channel, but you are scared. You're like, how am I going to do it? The thing is, don't get scared. All you need is this. All you need is your phone. I myself, when I was starting up a YouTube channel, I was like, what am I going to do? I see people with some cameras. I'm a living testimony, guys. That is why I'm giving examples according to how I started up a YouTube channel. But I used to see people using expensive cameras, but I was like, how am I going to afford that when I haven't even made the money yet? So the thing is, you can use your phone. Literally, this is how you hold your phone when you're shooting videos. It has to be in a landscape, not in a portrait, in a landscape. So I just use my phone when I'm starting up my videos, because I didn't have the money to buy the expensive gadget. So it doesn't mean for you to start up a YouTube channel as a beginner, you need an expensive gadget. No, literally you can use whatever you have. If you have a phone and maybe let's say the camera is not that good, maybe you just need to upgrade on your phone, because the videos have to be quality, you know. Because me, I was using just my iPhone to shoot my videos. I go out there. I used to actually risk it all. I used to risk it all. I used to move around with my phone on the streets of Kampala. Sometimes people scare you. They're like, "You're going to steal that phone. If you enjoy what you do, why not go out there?" As long as you hold your phone very tight, because you can also buy like a gimbal. You can also buy like a gimbal and attach on the phone. If you don't want to hold it like this, you can just hold a gimbal that holds your phone like this. If you're that person who cannot afford like maybe a ring light, you can use the natural lighting. I myself, sometimes I don't do videos inside the house. It doesn't need you to have those expensive gears for you to come up with a YouTube video. Sometimes you might be like, how about my voice? I need maybe a microphone. I think a basic microphone, is optional at the moment. If you are a beginner, it's kind of optional. All you need to do is you have to be loud enough when you're creating your videos, okay? So that you can be audible enough for the people to hear whatever you're talking about. Now, how am I going to do it to come up with a good video? Maybe the noise might be too much. Guys, when you're starting up a YouTube channel, don't have those kinds of thoughts. Just go out there, start up your channel, do a video. Yeah, you will do it. Actually, I created videos using my phone for something like 1.5 years before even actually getting a camera, so God does wonders. I didn't know that I would have a camera right now, but I have one now. So all I'm trying to say is just start your videos with whatever you have. If you have your phone and you cannot afford a camera, just start with your phone. If you have the money to buy a camera, well and good. Why not buy the camera and start your videos? So yeah. Step 4 is create your first video. How do you create your first video? You have, of course, to introduce yourself. Hi guys, my name is Harriet Anabo. I'm a content creator from Kampala, Uganda. You have to introduce yourself. Now that you are a new beginner on YouTube, or you're a new content creator on YouTube, you have to introduce yourself by talking about your name, what you do on your channel, inviting people on your channel, thanking them for joining your channel. Someone can decide and be like, let me just vlog my day from morning up to evening, like what I do in a day. That is also content. That is how you create your first video. Sometimes people be like, what if I have to go out there and then I spend money? Guys, this video is specifically for the beginners on YouTube. If you want to start up a YouTube channel in 2026, this should be your best video. This should be your video, okay? So the thing is, you don't need to go out there and spend money. You can literally create your first video from where you are. You can decide and be like, let me wake up, show people my morning routine. Wake up in the morning, take what you do in the morning, maybe go prepare breakfast, like just your morning routine. It's just creating your video around your surrounding. How are you going to spend money? I think the only money you're going to spend is by either paying for Wi-Fi or by paying for the data for you to upload the video. But specifically, you can create your first video even from where you are. You just need to be kind of creative. It doesn't need for you to spend millions and millions of money going out there because I want to be a travel vlogger. If you're a beginner, I would advise someone to start from their own surrounding, because you don't know what you're going to expect on your first video, and you cannot expect your first video to blow because it is your first video out there. You understand? People are just getting to know, who is this one coming in? If you are in the city, you can come up with your own video in the city. It's just easy to create a video. I think maybe another challenge that people face when they are creating their first video is you might not be sure if, have I done it right? Guys, everything has to be raw. Like, if you feel like you've done your best, release it. People will correct, people will tell you, you know what, you're supposed to do this and this and this. But before creating your own video, have you watched other people's videos? Because me, I used to watch like a lot of content creators before I started up a YouTube channel, because that really helped me to gain the confidence. Sometimes people can be like, but now I'm shy, how will I face people? You can still decide to be faceless. But if you're that person who wants to travel the world, people have to know you. If you're that person who wants to be showing people about your lifestyle, people have to know you. If it means doing like 5 videos, testing them, just do it. Just do it, because it's not easy, guys, sitting on a camera and then you start talking. It's not easy, but This is what you love, right? Why not go for it? Step 5 is editing your video. Now the thing is, with YouTube we have a lot of editing apps. An example is CapCut. There is CapCut, there is VN Editor, there is InShot. Those are the apps that are literally easy for the beginners, because if you're a beginner you don't need something that is very complicated, because you're just a beginner, you're just trying out things. But I feel like right now InShot and CapCut, people know them apparently. 2026, people are using CapCut. Even TikTokers, they are using CapCut. The reason why we use these apps is because sometimes you might do a video and you feel like maybe you've made a mistake while making that video. So when you're editing it, it makes you correct all those mistakes, and you make your video more interesting. That is why we edit the videos. But what I mean by editing your video, it doesn't mean that you're supposed to put a lot of things in your videos, like let's say a lot of writing, sometimes YouTube likes it raw. I always tell people this. Sometimes you don't need to do too much. YouTube likes it raw. Okay, so you just edit a little bit of some parts. Maybe your vocabulary was not good at that point, you need to cut out that part. Maybe you talked about things that were not necessary for that particular video, you cut out that part. It doesn't mean that you are supposed to edit the video too much. That is why I'm telling you to use those apps, because they are easy while editing. Step 6, uploading the video. Someone might ask, if I want to, okay, I've created my video, I have a YouTube channel already, I've edited it already, how am I going to upload this video? Do you see where YouTube is? Just go and open up your YouTube and go where there is a plus. This is for the beginners, guys. You go where there is a plus, click on that plus, you see that plus, and then you tap on it. Then you see where they say upload your video. So uploading the video, going up, of course you have to first write the name of the video, like the title. You have to title the video. And the thing is, don't title the video and your title doesn't line with what you have created. If you have created a vlog, say something about your vlog, maybe my daily morning routine, evening routine, something like that lines up with what you have created. Title has to be short and catchy. That's it. It doesn't mean for you to write a long title. Sometimes people get bored of reading the whole title. So you have to use like a short and catchy title. See where there's an option of description. You can add in the description. Description specifically means talking about your video. Maybe if you want people to also subscribe, you can also write subscribe to the channel just below in the description. But description is all about talking about what you have created in the video, what people should expect. There is also another side of where they say add tags. Guys, when you go on YouTube, like, you follow step by step. Click on create, upload video. After uploading, write the title, write the description. There is where they say add tags. If you have your own tags, you just write tags that you think are suitable for the particular video. If you want, you can also use hashtags. Hashtags is all about adding the hash and then you add the tag that you want. Now with a thumbnail, also YouTube likes it raw, because you realize sometimes some people use AI. But if you're a beginner, I don't urge you to use AI, because nowadays it's not recommended by YouTube. YouTube likes it raw. If it is to show your face, just put your face as a thumbnail. Make it simple. Don't overuse too much AI. I think with YouTube, it is when it sees that right now in 2026, when it sees that you're using too much of AI, they might not push that video, because they can tell that this is AI. Doing house chores, if you're doing village content, show people that we are doing the house chores as your thumbnail. Thumbnail specifically means the photo that you're going to put on your video that people will click on and be like, wow, I think I'm interested in watching this video. And it should also be catchy. So the thumbnail has to line with your description, it has to line with your title. Because me, when I see the title and then I see the thumbnail, I can be forced to watch. I'd be like, okay, this is catchy. Because sometimes actually people that watch our videos, they look at thumbnails even more and the titles. That is why I tell you that the title has to be catchy. Also the thumbnail has to be catchy. The thumbnail is just the photo. representing what you have done in your video. A good thumbnail and title help people click your video. That's it. Sometimes you'll be like, why isn't my video moving? Like, I think this one, I faced it myself. Sometimes you post a video and you feel like the thumbnail is good, the title is good, but people are not watching it. That one forces me to go back and see what is the problem. Maybe I need to change on my title. Maybe I need to change on my thumbnail. And actually, you might ask yourself, like, how do you come up with a thumbnail? It just needs you getting a phone, take a picture. This is for the beginners, guys. Take a picture of whatever you are representing in this video and then plug it there, because they will show you where you're supposed to put the thumbnail. And step 7, you have to be consistent. Now, the thing is, this is a mistake that most people do when they're starting up their YouTube channels. Guys, I'm not here to scare you, but the thing is, with YouTube, for you to succeed, you need to be very consistent, because sometimes you might do a video, maybe it's your first video, or you've done maybe like 2 videos and you're seeing they're not moving well, or maybe you've spent like a month on YouTube and you're seeing your videos are not well. Are you consistent? Consistency is the way to go on YouTube. Let no one lie you, because sometimes you might see your views are down and you'll be like, what am I even doing on this thing? What am I even doing on YouTube? I think YouTube is not for me. No, if you love what you're doing, YouTube is for you. You understand? All you need is consistency. Don't lose energy. Don't lose that spirit of creating and be like, I think let me just give up. Because sometimes people give up on the way, because YouTube sometimes can be so disappointing. So if you're that person who is expecting immediate results, I'm telling you, it's not going to be easy for you, because you have to be a little bit patient. You're not going to shoot a video today and then it shoots out there immediately. No, you have to be patient. That's the thing. So why I'm saying that is, some people give up on the way. Someone be like, no, I'm done with this. I'm done with this because I've tried my best. I've uploaded videos. I'm not seeing any results. I feel like I'm doing the best. Have you watched other videos? Sometimes you need to sit down and also watch other videos. See how people do it. How do people edit their videos? What do they add in? How do they present themselves? You know? So with YouTube, there is no stopping. Like, you have to keep on learning each and every day and be consistent. You have to try upload at least 1 video every week, because sometimes people be like, I think maybe I'll post like maybe 3 videos in a month. Guys, me as I speak now, literally I think I upload videos each and every day. If you have watched me, you know how I upload my videos. That is what we call consistency. You have to be very consistent when you're on YouTube. I think I've tackled on each and everything. If I've left out anything, you guys can let me know. That was it for this video. If you want me to talk about something that I've not talked about, maybe we can discuss about it in my next topic, because I'm going to be educating people on how to start up a YouTube channel. Maybe the next time you'll see me here, I'll be talking about the YouTube guidelines, each and everything. But upon creating a YouTube channel in 2026, I think I've tackled on most of the things. So I think that was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I think I'll see you in my next video. Leave a comment and let me know what you liked about this video, and please don't forget to like this video, share it to your loved ones, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. All right, I'll see you in my next one. Thank you so much for watching. Ciao.